Ladies and Jimbo, man, welcome back, welcome back. It's another very special episode because today I have got a limited, very limited run of custom Nomad by the man, the myth, the legend, Mike Stewart himself. Now, this was a run of knives, probably going to be the last run of Nomads ever made, from the sounds of it. He made this available to certain people, and he hand-made them himself and signed the sheets. And each box came printed out with the name of the person who got it. So this one was belonging to a good buddy of mine named Sam on the Bark River group, and he ended up trading it to another friend of mine named Brad, who is a very active member of the Jimbo's Knife Fam Facebook group. If you guys aren't members of that, you should probably consider joining, because that's how I scored this knife off of him. Got it in a trade for my Hudson Bay trade. It's a knife that he had always been kind of wanting to look at. I had it. I've reviewed it on the channel. You should go check it out. If you haven't seen that video, it means you're obviously not subscribed. You should just go pause this video for a sec, take care of all that stuff, subscribe, join the group. You'll be happy and thankful you did it. Anyway, moving on. Guys, this is very special knife here for a number of reasons. First of all, Mike made them. Second of all, they're discontinuing the pattern. This has special edition on here printed. Very cool, not limited edition, which is, we see a lot of those from Bark River. This is special edition. Okay. The blade profile. This is a lot, skinnier of a blade than Bark River normally does. They kind of specialize in a bit of wider blades, but this is a nice, thinly profiled blade. Gorgeous, harpoon style, sort of like a clip. Yeah, no, we'll just call it a clip. It's not a harpoon at all. It's just a clip point hunter. Boom, that's a classic clip right there. It was throwing me a little bit off because of the bolster here. It's got a really fully hand-filling traditional style, and you know what, this is a lot like the Hudson Bay trade, which I was talking about. I'm not a huge fan of the non-tapered handles, but I think these rounder ones that really taper out and get bigger towards the back, they do it for me right. This one fills the hand nicely. I like how my pinky finger is resting in front of the lanyard hole. That already lets me know that I can put my nice lanyard hanging out of the front of here. It's got some really gorgeous bands in front of the bolster, and man, do I love the feeling of this bolster. I like it a lot more than my classic Loveless Mackinac. Do I? I don't know. Yes, I think I really do. Wow, the way your finger just rests up against that it's money. It's just money. I mean, it's hand done by Mike. Come on now. By the way, like I said, these sheaths are hand signed by Mike in Sharpie. Comes with a very cool style of sheath, something you don't really see much of. Very tiny, slip it in there. It's got a wraparound button to hold on to that bolster, and very nice wraparound there. I like that. It seems to hold, and it's designed a lot more. I think it's designed a lot smarter than the Bravo ones that are supposed to just hold back like that. For example, here's the Bravo Survivor, and you can see how the leather thing comes from the bottom there instead of in the back here. This, it doesn't, I mean, it's a much smaller knife, but it's designed where the leather strap's actually coming from further back, so its natural position is to be behind everything, behind the whole line of the knife draw. So that's really cool. I love this sheath. I love how minimal it is. It's a very small amount of leather. Compare these knives in size. Almost the same. What I really should compare this to instead is this little classic, or the featherweight. Yeah, that's a comparison in miniature hunting knives. So don't think of this as a full-size hunting knife. It is more of a smaller one. Although it's kind of right in that middle zone, huh? It's got a bit of it's got a half inch on. It's got a full half inch of blade there at least, if not 0.75. It's definitely got a lot more handle to work with. I mean, this thing is really all over the place. Awesome. Definitely fills the hand, I'd say, a lot nicer than either of these two blades, these Lovelaces. So what does that say? That's kind of weird. I didn't expect that result. I didn't expect to feel like this was meant to sit in my hand so perfectly compared to those. Wow, something else. Let's compare it to a couple other knives, a couple other hunting knives that I have. Here's the Canoe, another classic style. Again, I love this Canoe because of this bolster, and this is just even more prominent. Full guard. I mean, a full half guard basically here. I think that's something that I'm really glad to just get this in my hands, and you know, you every day you learn something new about whatever, but you know, I'm learning about my preferences in knives all the time, and geez, I just love a huge guard like that. I certainly don't like the full one because I like being able to put my finger on top of here and not have anything in the way, but I do love a huge guard underneath for my finger. So, notes taken, notes taken. Let's compare it to one last knife here. This is the Fox River LT, and again, just a little bit smaller, but man, it'll do the job. I'd say it's, again, a lot more comfortable in the hand, although no, this Fox River, baby. Ooh, baby. Fox River versus Mackinac. You know, I think these two in particular are just much thinner versions of Loveless drop points. I'd like to get an actual classic drop point hunter from Bark River. I think they're a bit thicker, especially without that hidden tang of the Mackinac. You know, it's not two pieces of micarta like stuck on the sides. They're kind of wrapping around, so that brings a bit of the thinness down. But yeah, you know, guys, overall, very happy to score this. I wish I could be showing this off in the you know, vein of letting, you know, people know about it so that they could go get it, but I fear that is not the case. These ones are done. You'll be lucky to track one down. They also made some blackjack variants of this very same knife. You can try to track that down. It might be a little bit easier. But yeah, and especially in this antique ivory micarta, which is also not going to be offered anymore. For some reason, you know, whatever reason, making it is impossible now because of some kind of rule or regulation, health safety standards, something like that. So, very happy to get this one, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please, you know, hit that thumbs if you did, and consider subscribing to the channel. Always love having new people join the conversation. And yeah, thanks for checking this one out, guys. Plenty more coming up on Jimbo TV, so I'll see you soon.